his ops are celebrating what they're saying is his downfall. Now, Adam was on a podcast with a guy called Jason Rios. He runs the Freedom Society Network. This podcast was like therapy for Adam. He goes into details about his failures and his success. Now, he talks about one of his most recent failures, which is the live show. And he goes into grave details about exactly what took place. But the more information he divulges, the more ammo he gives his enemies to make his life literally miserable today.
And the it's almost like spoiling the child, right? Mm-hmm. Like now their expectation is drama, chaos, what's next? And it's just going to keep getting crazier and crazier because you got to feed the beast. Yeah. And it's almost like they're watching the train wreck, but then the live having to be canceled, the live show having to be canceled. What does that tell you about the temperature? I'm just picking your brain right here.
I mean, like my main takeaway from that, and especially like talking to the booking agent and stuff, is he was like, yo, like most people are like less loud about this than your audience has been, but basically they're just canceling live podcasts left and right. Like, you know, it's like something that people were really excited about in 2021, 2022, et cetera. But it's just kind of, I don't know. I feel like people got a taste for it. They went to a lot of live podcasts and then they just kind of got over it. Now, like comedy still does really well, I feel like. But as far as like the live podcast thing, I'm not gonna lie, like people saw how much.
Because y'all niggas don't offer any type of like entertainment. Why do I want to go to a live podcast? Like, if I'm going to go to a live podcast, like Unc and Ocho is cool because they're talking about sports, they're making jokes, they're talking about their playing experiences. Okay, that's cool. Like the, fuck, I forgot his name. The guy that was on the Hawks, I forgot his name, the basketball player. That's cool because he's talking about kind of the same thing as Unc and Ocho. Why would I go to a No Jumper live podcast? Give me one good reason. I'm going to go to a No Jumper live podcast to be surrounded by gang members, talk about gang banging politics, and be surrounded by debauchery. At least with a comedy show, it's more fun, it's more cool. It's kind of like ha ha he on some cool shit. Like, of course, I'm gonna want to go to a comedy show over No Jumpers podcast show. Like, why would I want to do that?
Seeming momentum there was around the Tuesday show for a while there. Like, they were really enjoying the Anhefe, Munchie, Spody, and Lush and Me vibe. And we promoted the live show for like 3 weeks and sold 30 tickets.
There's two major problems that I really saw with this live.
30 tickets is crazy. Y'all sold 30 tickets, bro. I don't even know why you would come out and publicly say that. 30 tickets, my boy? Oh, my Jesus. The downfall is here.
So, there's too many gang politics going on, right? There's too many sides that don't like each other. So a bunch of the people Adam, I guess, had on the show kind of eliminated a bunch of the people that could go, right? Because if Munchie B is on that show, obviously you're not going to have people like Ralphie and other people like Desto and others who could make the show a hit. So because Desto and Ralphie and those other people can't come, right? People that Adam will usually pull from, you know, like that isolate people who like Draco and people who like them. Now, the show happening in LA to me was a mistake. I feel like Adam should go on the road. I feel like Adam should do like a New York live show again. He should do like a live show elsewhere.
No, he shouldn't do that.
You are in LA. Like you have interviewed and met a bunch of these like rappers, these podcasters, people. Like a bunch of these fans have had access to the Melrose store. They've probably met you a dozen times.
Not for real. And it's like you're too, plus it's goofy. Like if you go to New York and you do a podcast show, I don't even know why. If anybody ever buys a ticket to go to a No Jumper podcast show, I feel like you should get slapped. You're just a goofy. Not only are you supporting a black man, I'm not a black man, you're supporting a white man extorting black people and like kind of just using the culture for his own benefit and personal gain. You're also just like a sucker and stupid because you have no brain cells to want to go watch Adam 22 talk about gang politics and rap and all this weird, like you have nothing to do with none of this. You're a skater from like New Jersey.
Show's not selling.
Yeah.
And that was kind of shocking to me. And that's like even before they left, you know, and then they left. And so we kind of felt like, okay, we got to like add some shit to this that'll work. So I basically, you know, me and 4 Extra had already been kind of being led back together by Lupe. She had been trying to make that happen and stuff like that. So me and 4 Extra got on the phone, had a good conversation, and basically I was like, listen, let's do a full interview, but let's also do this live show together. He was down. I figured that would move the needle for the live show. Didn't matter. We added 6 or 7 Unk and Hater World. I figured both of those podcasts are pretty popular. Didn't really do anything. And so when I saw that, I was just like, oh, all right. Like, if the YouTube shit is doing so well,
Right.
I'm not gonna be like pulling my hair out,
Yeah,
losing my
forcing this.
mind, trying to push this live show when the live show was always gonna be basically like a break-even
Yeah.
proposition, you know, or like if it was profitable, it was a couple grand, whatever. It
Yeah.
wasn't gonna be anything too crazy. So I think I got like my realization right there that the live show shit and people like obviously people who don't like me want to make it like, oh, they hate you so much that they won't go to your live show. But I mean, it was being promoted by a whole shitload of other people. It was being, you know, we brought in different podcasts and stuff. To me, that just told me like, all right, the live podcast thing is just not
It's not it.
it's just not it. I
No,
guess,
I've been
yeah.
a part of
No, it's not.
two of them with the FMW, and they were dope. They were tight. You know what I mean? Like, it was fun. It was more so about having a good time. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And like being with the people and having a good time.
And those were great times. Like the first No Jumper live show and even the Novo one, like those were great times. That was like really, it was just something amazing. And because we did shows in Boston and New York too, it was the same thing. Like it's just having that group of people that really know your content to the point where they're in on like every single inside joke and everything is like, I don't know. That's kind of a magical feeling. So I am kind of bummed that the people don't seem to be interested in it anymore.
What jokes? What inside jokes? What inside scoop? All you niggas do is get together, argue, gossip about other men, and then go home. Like what scoop? What joke? You talk about gang banging, gang politics, rap drama. That's about it. Why would I do that? Like people need to understand. Yeah, a lot of people will watch you on YouTube. A lot of people aren't gonna come pay to see you. YouTube is free. I'll watch a lot of shit on YouTube because it's free. I can just whatever, watch it real quick. Whoop-de-whoop. Half the shit I watch on YouTube, I would not pay to see. I'm just not doing that. Yeah, I watch girls vlog on YouTube. Would I pay to see a girl vlog in real life? Hell no. It's just people need to understand, like, just because it look cool on the internet doesn't mean it's going to be cool in real life. The internet and real life are two completely different things, brother. Completely different things.
Even if that FMW show ends up selling out, there's a ton of tickets left. And last time they sold out 2 shows back to back.
Cook Dizzle.
We got more receipts.
Cook Dizzle. You about to make me unleash the A-Spit car. I want to unleash.
What you talking about?
Violation.
What you talking about? Up until today,
Come on.
guess what? You sold 30 tickets.
You pump.
30 tickets. So you are wondering why we laughing? We laughing at your because you thought you was going to have a slideshow. The truth of the matter is you ain't able to do no live nothing unless we was over there.
Yeah. That's why Rick Rock checked your punk ass.
You know what that's
That's why you got
equivalent
booted
to?
for the pound.
You are equivalent to a rapper having 1 million Instagram followers and can't sell out a venue.
Because nobody loves you. Nobody likes you, Adam.
Ain't lying.
Nobody likes
He
you,
ain't
Adam.
lying.
Get off our...
Nobody likes you. You have no
30.
friends.
You gotta live with 30 tickets
You
sold.
met your best friend in Discord. You are goofy. You have no friends. Nobody
That's a
likes
grown
you.
man. That's a grown man.
And guess what? The white boy saying, well, I guess no podcasts are selling right now. Not wrong. 85 South ain't got no problem.
Duno Jakarta ain't got no
Duno
problem.
Jakarta ain't got no problem. And the Novo is 85% sold out right now. There's other podcasts that are striving right now, and they're going crazy. Just the reality check is nobody like your you can only
Nobody.
Yeah, nobody likes you because no one likes the content. No one likes what you promote. No one likes what you talk about. No one likes, you have no personality. What is, like, name me something that's funny about Adam 22. I can name you stuff that's funny about Uncle Ocho. I can name you stuff that's funny about the 520 podcast. I can name you stuff that's funny about, like, a lot of other people. What's funny about this guy? I mean, not this guy, not 80, you know, shout out 80, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Crips. I'm talking about what's funny about Adam 22. Nothing. There's no inside jokes. There's no like slogan he's known for. There's no dance moves. There's no like nothing. You just get on here and gossip about other niggas, and you really get it off the backs of everybody that's around you. You don't do it in like yourself, and you bring other people in. And that's kind of like y'all bounce off each other. You use them, they bounce off of each other, and you're just there moderating because you have the platform. You don't do nothing.
Likes you, Adam.
Adam Podcast does 100,000 views per episode. So 30 tickets is concerning. It's very concerning. But there was also another show on the same day. I think that John.
Man, don't make that nigga no excuses, bro. Because it was another show on the same day. If you average 100,000 views on a podcast and you're selling 30 tickets, that means you are like, you're done. You have no real fan base. You got a bunch of niggas that tune in and hear about gang politics and all this crazy shit, and that's about it. You don't really have anybody that cares about you or wants to support you. And that's the community that you built. That's what you thrive off of. That's the community that you built. That's why you're demonetized on YouTube. And that's why you can't really go nowhere because no one likes you. And you do porn with your OnlyFans wife and watch her get piped by other black dudes. But the trade-off is you can have threesomes with her when she's done getting piped. Ridiculous, man.